man. Alrighty. Are we live? Not quite. Surely any day now. Yeah. Looks like... Yes, cool. Alrighty. Check my audio levels. Are we live? Alright, yeah, sounds good to me. Cool, welcome back to day 3 of Advent of Code. I remember to turn on the festive holiday music this time, so that's exciting. Yeah, my little spiel again. Advent of Code is a daily advent calendar for the month of December till the 25th. If Windows will snap that window. Every day we get a new coding challenge to solve. They get progressively harder throughout the month. Today is day 3. Day 2 was kind of surprisingly hard, to be honest. So not sure what was up with that, but we solved it pretty decisively. It was just more difficult than day 2s in the past have been. So we'll see how day 3 is. Most of the time it's not linear, meaning early days tend to be easier, but they're not always, 2 is always strictly harder than 1, 3 is always strictly harder than 2, etc. So there's definitely some variation. So we got 40 seconds or so till we start. I've got my template here ready to go as always. Yesterday we had some site reliability issues. We were getting server errors the first little bit, so hopefully that doesn't happen today. Ooh, I'm gonna grab my water real quick before we start. Alright. Cool. 15 seconds. I should, I've been posting my code on GitHub, but I should also share my leaderboard code out here on the streams as well. I will remember to do that next time. All right, here we go. Day 3. This is a short one. We have no idea if we have chief historians in stock. Any chance we can see why our computers are having issues again? But its memory has been corrupted. All the instructions have been jumbled up. Multiply some numbers. Mul x, y, where x and y are each 1 of 3-digit numbers. Whoops. Oh, there are also many invalid characters that should be ignored, even if they look like part of a mul instruction. Mul 2, 4. Oh, okay. Only the 4 highlighted sections are real mul instructions. Okay. So we need to scan through and find just a sequence that looks like mul, and then it's 1 to 3. Wow, this is hard for day 3. Okay, so it has to start with mul, and it has to be less than, how many characters is this? Let's check that real quick. 12. Okay, cool. So we wanted to start with... this is going to get really hacky. Whoops. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So we need to find a sequence that... This feels like it would be really good for regex. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to use a regex. Regex helper. Oh, boy. Oh boy, this is not the site that I was thinking of. Character in the range. So, okay, 3 or more of, between 3 and 6 of. Okay, so we want like, so regex is something that we can have that defines how text should look basically, and then we can use the regex to compare against some text that we have to see if it matches or not. So I'm thinking we can have it be like mul, and then we want like 0 to 9. Somebody who knows regex is gonna be cringing at this. because I don't know how to write regex. But okay, match a single character present in the list below. 1 to 3 matches the previous token between 1 and 3 times as many times as possible, giving back as needed. 0 to 9 matches a single character in the range between 0 and 9. Wow, actually, I think I got that right, which is crazy. Okay, but so let's see. Hold on. So that'll tell us if it's valid, but then we still need to know if like we need to actually parse these numbers out. So okay, so let's use a regex to check if valid. Then if valid, we'll get the, well, okay, so we've got to loop through string, use regex to check if substring valid. When we hit M, we should get the index of the next. This is hard. No, let's, instead of looping through the string, let's get all indices of mul start this string. And then we will take substring to the closing parenthesis. Parenthesis. Yeah, cool. Parenthesis, I think, is it doesn't matter. I should have just done that. And then we'll use the regex to check if that substring is valid. If it's valid, we can split on comma, cast to int, multiply, add, bada bing, bada boom. This is hard for day 3. Okay. So yeah, let me add all those together. So cool. So total is this. Let's look at our input. That's quite the string. Cool. All right. Is this, so I'm wondering if this has new lines. Can I search for a new line? One of these things, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so it does have new lines. So presumably we'll have to consider that at some point, but it doesn't matter for now. For L in lines, let's do, I think I can steal this function from day 2, where I was, actually, no, I don't actually need to do that. Cool. For L in lines, we need to, there's a function in Python where we can get the index of a substring. Python index of substring. Oh, it's just index. Okay, cool. Cool. And now we need to figure out where to stop while L.contains. So while we still have some, we will take so rather while we still have mul this string in our current line that we're working on, we'll do stuff. That stuff will be L.index of mul. So this will give us, what if we do ABC mul 1, 2, 3. I just want to see what the behavior is of this actual .index function. So we'll do a.index of mul. I think it gives us the start. So this should be 0, 1, 2, 3. It should give us 3. Yeah, cool. So we want to do, so this is our start index. So then we need to do stop index is L.index of close paren. But it's not really this, because we don't want to start here. We want to start. You know what? That's fine. We'll keep it. So what happens if we get? Can't really see. My Windows has been bad recently, so I can't actually see my stuff that's under the taskbar. I'm wondering, like, what if we do something that's not in the string? Holy moly. Okay. Substring not found. Okay, so while L contains mul. Okay, and we can do L dot contains close paren, because we don't care if it contains mul and it doesn't have this. We also need to make sure that this is after the occurrence of this. So basically, I'm just trying to avoid running into a situation where we have an open and we don't have a close, because bad things can happen. I'm doing great. Keep it up. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. So this is getting rough, but L dot index of this is greater than L dot index of mul. So this is kind of hacky and not great, but I think it'll work. Cool. So subster is the L start index to stop index, except we have to add 4 plus 4, right? Let's go, what is it, 7 to the end. That gives us what we want. Yeah, cool. And then we want to do, what is it, import re. So this is where we're getting to our regex. If re.match subster, and we'll have to get our pattern. Which should be fairly straightforward. You know, we could just... We don't actually even have to deal with this. We can do... Yeah, because this will do... Hold on, sorry. I'm saying a lot of things and not finishing my thoughts. But I think that we don't even have to worry about starting with mul. I think we could just have it be a really easy regex. In fact, we don't even really need a regex. This is not, we can just do split and see if... Well, I think regex is just easy enough. We're already halfway there. So what if we do... it's a.index. Stop index is... Oh, wow, it's already been 20 minutes. Or, oh, never mind. That's 11 minutes. I am not good at reading. Start index. Or, well, let's do a start index plus 4 to stop index. 48. Cool. That's what we want. Perfect. Cool. So this gives us our substring, and then from that, we just need to make sure that it matches the regex. Which should be as simple as this. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this 1, 2, 3. No match. What do you mean no match? You goofball. Oh, because there's a comma at the end. One match. Cool. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but this. So we need like no other characters before or after. Start of string and end of string. Cool. So we need... Whoa, hello? Start of string and end of string. Cool, so now this doesn't match. Great. Great. Cool, that's the regex that we want. We want re.match this. And then from there... now that we've parsed out what we need to do, we can do nums is subster.split on comma, and at this point we know that we have the format that we want, so we don't have to do any more checking. We can do total plus equals nums int nums 0 times int nums 1. And then we can print total at the end. And that, I think, should do what we want it to. I don't expect it to actually work the first time, but we'll see. This feels like the kind of puzzle where just doing it manually might actually be faster. Stir object has, oh, right, because I got my parentheses mixed up there. Dot contains that, and what? 19. Dot contains null. Stir object has no attribute contains. Oh, right. Mul in L, and this in L. And actually, I'm going to have to... I never incremented my index, so I have to do L becomes L from its stop index to the end. Eight. Oh, that's so not right at all. Cool. All right, let's see what we're getting as our matches. Oops, don't print. Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but that's not what I wanted. Match, and then we'll do subster. I don't know why I did an F there, because 2, 4. Okay, so 2, 4. And then, what's our stop index? L dot index of that. L becomes L stop index onward. Let's print L at the end here, just to see. Oh, right. This is our issue, because we still have a close parenthesis. Python all indices of value in string. Oh, does it just find all? Okay, sure. It looks hard. All right, I just want to rethink how I'm doing this. We don't really care about... Well, okay, so we just want to make sure that L dot index mul to the end of the string has a closed parentheses and closed parentheses in. We don't actually need that. We can just do this, I think. In L and that. So this is now checking that we have this and that we have this after this in the string. Okay, and this is not working. Stop index +1, I think is what we need. Infinite loop there for a moment. Okay, 73. That's still wrong, but it's closer. We've got 2 and 4, 5 and 5, 8 and 5. So we're missing 11 and 8 somehow. Why are we missing 11 and 8? Mul is in this. And there is an index. L.index mul to the end. Hmm. Let's try. Wow, this Christmas movie goes hard. And then we'll do substir. So we're not even detecting this as a match. Why though? Start index is this. Do not mul 5 yeah, okay, we're doing that plus mul 3264 5 after 5 we go to plus. Oh, because we have oh, I see. This is our issue. This is hard. Like seriously difficult. The issue we've got here is that we have mul here, and then we're checking this whole substring until this parenthesis. So we want to be checking this one, but because we have... Man, that's rough. Okay, so we can't do this. This is our problem. I'm just trying to think how we can get around that. So really we want to check... okay, let's do max of... it's getting hacky. You know what? I don't want to loop through this string once. I want to do potential... I want to check each potential index, basically. Potentials is L dot find all of mul. Let's do this really quick. We'll do L is our test string. So my thought here now is to just do a find all for this mul, and then we'll check each start. That's not how that works. I think there's a built-in function that does this. Python find all indices of character and string. There's seriously not... Kind of shocked that that's not something that comes built in. All right, well, we're gonna steal some code from Stack Overflow. Print potentials, and then we'll return. This is find index of L and then mul. I guess stealing code from Stack Overflow is probably cheating, but it's just like syntactical sugar, I guess. It's a generator object. Epic. Super cool. I think we can cast this to a list and we'll get what we want. Epic. Not very epic for P in potentials. Print P. Yeah, okay, so that actually doesn't do what we want at all. That's frustrating. I could just do this is dumb. I'm being silly. Is this while S in stir? I'm changing CH to S because it's a string, not a sub in S. We're really getting off track here. Like I said, this is a really difficult one for day 3. I don't know what they're doing this year, but it's tougher than it's been in the past. Result plus, we can just do append. Plus equals would work too. We'll do s dot index of sub, and then we'll do s becomes s sub plus 1 to the end. can only concatenate stir, not int. S is a string. What do you mean? Can only concatenate stir, not int to string. Oh, this should be s.index sub plus 1. And then we'll print potentials, and I've got to return at the end. 127. What? Oh. Wow, this sucks a lot. Because we have to keep the position of our existing... Oh, man. So we have to keep the position that we are in the string, basically. Yeah, this is a really tough problem. Like, this would be a good interview question because it just keeps going. Cool. And then we've got to do pos plus idx. Sheesh, kind of brutal, I won't lie. So index 1, index, I don't know, what's the length of this? Python length of this, no, control V, 29, 28. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll take it. That actually seems plausible. Yeah, that's right. Cool. I think it's right at least. Okay. Gosh. Okay, so now we've got our potentials. We can do for P in potentials. We will do start index is L.index of. So this will just be P, and this will be L of P onward. I'm naming my variables very poorly, but P is our potential start index. L is our original line. So we're looking at only the line from the start index onward. And then we'll do print match and then substir if it matched. Python main.py, substring not found. Epic. If this not in P, we can just break. We don't care anymore. Not in LP. This is what happens when you name your variables poorly. Things start to break. Yeah, alright, fine. I missed a colon. Sue me. And then we've got to do this is P plus 4 because mul is 4 long. Come on. Oh, so rough. This should just be start index. And then this should not be start index plus 4. Oh no, I'm so close. Checking. I'll start index onward. This dot index of. Okay, so you're checking this. Why are you checking this whole substring, you goofball? It should just be this. Okay. Time to break out another Python interpreter. L.index of this. Yeah, that's start index +4. I'm just wondering why it's checking this whole big substring. It should only be checking to here. And then why is it going from here to here? That's not right at all. Wow, this is rough. Start index. I surely have a Python debugger here. Can I just run this? Let's see. That's not gonna work. Yeah, because my input file's not in the right spot. Cringe. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going wrong here. Like, I feel like this approach, it's not a fantastic approach, to be quite fair, but it really should work. Start index to stop index. So really, I'm guessing the issue that we've got is this. Start index is this. If that's not in here, we can break, sure. Otherwise, we want the line from our current start index to the end, and we want the first index of this. We're going to print start and stop index to stop index 5 to. Oh, because we've got to do start index plus that. Start IDX. Okay. So that's good. Ish. Oh man, what a mess. Checking substring 2 to 4, that matches, great. Then what am I printing there? This is just our, oh, that's our next line. We don't actually need to do anything to L at the end. 5 to 8. 32 to 36. Checking substring. 5, 5. So there's something wrong here. Because we should have... Whoa, what the heck? Oh, because I'm not... I've got an issue with my find index here. Sub plus, this should be 4, length of sub. Oh my god. S.index of the substring plus the length of the substring plus 1? No. So my indices are like... They're just a little bit off. I don't know why. So like, yeah, see, it's getting... like it's... This should match. This 8 and 5 should match. This 11 and 8 should match. I'm like really close, except every time I hit an index, I'm off by 1 at that point. So I really feel like this should be plus length of sub plus 1 to the end. But that seems even more wrong. Do not mul 5, 5. Well, that's actually kind of right. No, it's not, though. It's not. This is crazy. This is crazy. Half an hour, we're not done with part 1. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? So it's my indices that are wrong. Like I'm doing something slightly wrong here. There's something weird going on with this. We're going to do dot lstrip. No, I can't really do that even. I just need to like strip numbers off the end here, or strip letters off the end here. Pause plus equals index. So maybe it's this. Pause plus equals index. Is this just +4? That doesn't seem... Actually, match 2-4. No. Man. So this is my problem here. Like finding the indices is just weird. Of substring. So like I don't think this will work. Find substring start. Stringed up find substring. Oh, you can do, oh, that's way better. Thanks, Lemire. Yeah, today's really rough. I won't lie. It's some crazy string manipulation stuff. Okay, so I guess I wanted index all along. All right, we're gonna steal some AI generated code. This is probably cheating. This is the function that I wanted though, all along. Like I meant to be using this instead of find. I thought it was weird that find threw an exception instead of returning -1, because that's what I expected it to do. Because index does that. I was thinking of index, I think. All right, fine. Return results. Otherwise, we can do result.append. I think we can just do this, right? And then we can do, yeah, no. All right, let's see if that works. Nope, doesn't work. All right. We're doing it. Find, what do I call this? IDX. All right, well, we stole some AI code, but we get the right number. All right, it only took 3 days for admin of code to break me. All right, well, hopefully this is the right answer. If it's not, I'm giving up. All right, cool. Damn, all right, that's part 1. Yikes, what a struggle. Okay. So my approach was good, just my code was bad. We'll take it. All right, so some of the part 2, some of the conditional statements are still intact. If I handle some of the uncorrupted conditional statements in the program, I might still be able to get a more accurate result. The do instruction enables future mul instructions. The don't instruction disables future mul instructions. Only the most recent do or don't instruction applies at the beginning of your program. Mul instructions are enabled. Why is there, they even put like an apostrophe in here? These rude fellows. Okay. Cool. So this actually is not too much worse. I mean, it is for sure, but it's not too much of a deal. So all we have to do, I think, is if we filter the potentials here, for do's and don'ts, then that's all we have to do. You forget who this is and why you're subscribed? Yeah, I'm the guy who did the stealing storage from Discord video. That's probably the one you saw. Or the why you can't visit skulltrumpet.com, but you can visit skulltrumpet.tk. Those are my two biggest videos, I believe, at the moment. Okay, so we also need to filter for only do's and don'ts. So we'll call this one def find idx, but do other stuff too. You can tell that this is going to be a good function because of the name. Regex match all the mul instructions at once. Oh. You could just iterate through an array of matches. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I took the worst of all possible combinations. I'm using regex but really badly because I'm also doing like string iteration garbage. Yikes. I don't know why I didn't connect those two wires in my brain. That makes a lot of sense. I sort of did, and then I decided I couldn't do it that way for some reason. I don't think I thought that through out loud. I should have. Cool. String, substring. Cool. So we want to do this same thing, except instead of you know, maybe the thing to do is, whoa, what is with our indentation? So maybe the thing to do is find the do's and don'ts. And then just, okay, let me reason this out really quick. So do enabled until don't. That doesn't help because I already knew that, but I'm saying do. So we mul only if we are between, if index is greater than do index and less than don't index. But this is only for, so what we should do is find like ranges that it's valid. So let's call this like valid ranges is this. And we want to be like, let's have a helper for this. Def get valid ranges. We'll do string. So we'll have it be this. We'll have start at 0, and then we'll do while index is 0 while index is less than the length of the string. We will do well, no, I guess we want to find the indices. Again, this is kind of hard. Like, it's not conceptually hard, it's just hard to code it out. Which is kind of how the first one was. So I'm looking right now for, this is kind of like a window merging problem, right? Because we want to find all the windows, like starting with do and ending with don't, but we also need to account for, like, you know, if there's 12 don'ts in a row. Ugh. This is like always the leak code problem kind that got me. I couldn't do it. But let's see if we can reason through it now. So we're gonna need like our do indices, presumably. Is stop it. Find index of do don't indices is find index of don't. And then we need to just combine these two in a way that gives us what we're looking for here. And then we can just do 0. I think, right? Wait, is this not? Oh, return indices, cool. I didn't think this function returned for a sec here. That was concerning. Cool. So we need to start from. What happens if we just? So like here, do would be, in this example, do would be 0. I'm looking at this example string now. Do would be from 0 to, I don't know, what we'll call this, like 20. No, sorry. Do would be that, and I don't know, we'll call this like 70. 0 to 70, and then we want to do don't is like, so it's just like 3. Or that's not 3. We'll call it 30. So, and then we want to end up with 0 to 30, 30 to 70. So we kind of want to, oh God. So this looks really easy in the example, but then we're going to run into cases where we have like, you know, 3 don'ts in a row, and there's no do's between them, or 3 do's in a row. And we don't want to toggle it on until we reach the next one. I'm just trying to think here. So we're kind of flipping back and forth between these two. So like we want to do is less than length of don't, because as soon as we reach our final don't, this, like, I don't know, this is, like I said, this is the kind of problem that I'm really bad at in the leak code kind of deals. We've got our indices, but it's a question of like, maybe this is even overcomplicating it. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this easier by replacing all the do's and don'ts with like a wacky character that doesn't exist in this input. Okay, so O and N. Okay, it's cool. So we're gonna have like do be I don't know if this makes any sense. I feel like I'm going insane here, but my plan is to replace do and don't with O and N in this input string. Or, you know, it doesn't matter what we replace them with, but single characters. And then we're going to go through in our part 2, and we're just going to get the most recent preceding character of either of these two, if that makes sense. We're going to work the string backwards until we hit one of these to see whether we should be counting or not. This is crazy. Absolutely, this is an unhinged solution, but I think it will work. Cool. So we also need to extra if statement here. If we'll call this should count. And we'll pass the line will pass the start index. And we'll see if we can make this work. Def should count. And then string s and index. Cool. While index is greater than 0, do index minus equals 1. Return true. We'll do if s index is due, return true. If s index is false, return false. Or don't there. But first we need to replace s.replace do with do dot replace don't. Let's try it with this input. 161. Okay, that didn't work at all. Part 1. Part 2. If should count L start index. Actually, should this? I guess this should be. No, this should be start index. Right? And we're not calling part 1, right? Like I'm doing that right. Okay, let's see. S index. Let's see if we're ever hitting this. Print defaulting to on. Okay, so it seems like we're always, well, we're not always defaulting to on. If s index is don't. Oh, because I've got to do SMH my head. Because do is a substring of don't. Still wrong, as it turns out. Okay, what could I be doing wrong? We're just gonna print checking. I'm gonna time limit myself to 10 more minutes because I don't want to spend more than an hour on this. You made that same do don't order mistake? Yeah. Well, it seems that's not my only problem. Xmol should count. It seems like we're passing the wrong index here. Should count L start index. Like, that doesn't seem right at all. It's always, yeah, we're always checking the same. Oh, right. Missed a, we want to do L. This is wrong. Start index. Wait, what am I thinking? Because I just want the substring. My brain's mush. I've been doing this for 50 minutes and it's too long. Way too long. I only want to go to... No, that should be right, actually. Because we want to do... Yeah, that should be fine, because we're starting at some index, and... You know, we're only checking part of the string, if that makes sense. Oh, God. I can tell I'm really close, but I'm just not there yet. S from index IDX 68. Cool. Let's do print enabled, disabled. So I'm convinced that this is mostly working. I just want to see if we ever... So we're never tripping don't for whatever reason. Oh, because it's... SMH my head, and then we've got to account for this. Yeah, index is greater than 0. Oh, man. Do index is max of index length of S minus 1. Oh, come on. Surely that's legit. Max, oh sorry, min of. Cool. All right. IDK, don't go off the end. This is crazy. This is less than our original answer, so let's see. This is gonna be wrong and I'm gonna give up. Yeah. That's unfortunate. So really the thing to do would be replace this beforehand. Okay, I've got 6 more minutes. I'm gonna try this quickly. So the reason I had to do that weird hacky thing is because we're making the string shorter. I'm wondering if we can just make the string shorter before. Let's try that. We'll go back to our original test file. That doesn't work. Cool, so that doesn't work. Which is frustrating. Find index of elbow. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think this is a reasonable approach. I just don't know where I'm going wrong with it. Wow, we're really only gonna make it to day 3. That's incredibly rough. L is Eldar, please don't, R please do. So it's always defaulting to on. Checking. Wait, what? It's not replacing. What? It's not replacing don't. I'm confused. It didn't. L is Eldar replace. Find index. Oh my god. I was doing it in part 1. Why am I editing the lines? Why not just enhance my regex? Because I don't know how regexes work, to be quite honest. Hope that answers your question. Is that the same answer I gave before? I think that might have been the same one. Actually, well, let's see. I can just look for that same. No, it's the only. All right, let's try this. All right, still wrong. Cool. Yeah, I probably should enhance the regex, but I'm really bad at regexes, and I don't really know how. Really, that's where I'm at? Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate, but I think I'm going to have to admit defeat here in a minute. Unless this quick reference thing on regex has an extremely simple example that I can use. Word boundary, a single character of A, B, or C. Anchors? What is a word boundary? Oh. Let's see if we can just do... Okay. Come on. This... Wait, what is a word boundary? Oh man. All right. Yeah, I'm like 90% of there. 90% there on the regex. Yeah. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm really, really close, but there's just something that is not quite working. This is just making me realize that I really should be better at regex. But I'm not, and I don't think I'm going to get better in the next 60 seconds. So I'm going to have to give up for the day, which is really, really rough for day 3. There's 25 of these things. But I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's fun, but it doesn't actually really matter in the grand scheme of things. So, unlucky today, I guess. I mean, you can paste the regex, but I would have to refactor basically everything because I'm doing regex badly. I'm not just using regex. I'm doing the big brain 600 IQ approach of still parsing through the string and also using regex, which as it turns out is not the right thing to do. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna have to leave it there. A little sad. The day 3 got us, but I'll be back for day 4. And hopefully it's not regex because I am really bad at those, but many other things I know how to code. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I will see you all tomorrow.